All right, this is episode 2 of the Austin Tasting Experience. Today we're talking brunch, my favorite brunch spot in all of Austin, Texas. It includes a $30 unlimited tasting menu. We're going to be talking Bloody Marys, Eggs Benedict, pancakes, all your favorite brunch stuff. One of my favorite places. So happy got to take you out there, Chris. What'd you think?
Yeah, the Brunch Experience, as they call it at Cafe Josie, was fantastic. We went out and just jumped right in, man. Jumped in with a Bloody Mary right off the bat. It was fantastic. The food was great. The service was really great. I loved every bit of it.
Good. Yeah, no, I was really excited to take you guys there. They've got some really, really amazing stuff on their menu that we're going to talk about in just a second. But all around, I love this spot for a few reasons. It's a great date spot for brunch. Also, dinner. They've got some really good specials. Monday, all day is happy hour, and that's from 5 to close. Tuesday through Saturday, happy hours from 5 to 6. And the big key value with their happy hour is it gets you $10 off their dinner experience, which is a really great value because now you're paying only $35 for a unlimited dinner tasting menu. And then on Wednesdays, they have, half off all bottles of wine. Again, that is half off all bottles of wine on Wednesday. So Cafe Josie, really great value for fantastic food. We did the brunch today, and that's what we're going to be digging into now. Let's talk about some of our favorite stuff.
Yeah, right off the bat, my favorite part of the entire meal was the salmon. They did the beer-battered squash, the kimchi puree. The presentation was my favorite, but the flavors just intensely well done. The medium rare salmon was perfectly tender. The crunch of the squash, I just really enjoyed it.
The salmon was so good, and that was a new one that I hadn't had last time I went there for brunch, so I was really impressed with that. And it also caught me by surprise. That was the one thing that we both decided to run back at the end, because at Cafe Josie, you're able to try everything on the menu at least once, and then they ask you at the end, hey, what do you want to order again? What was your favorite? Let's do that. So we often refer to it as just running it back, and so we were able to get that salmon again. I know Christy went with a pecan square Benny. That was a close second for me. I was very tempted to get that because that one is one of my favorites, especially for brunch, just because it has that fried egg, has that smoked pork hash with that red chili hollandaise, which really ties it together beautifully. That red chili hollandaise also, it's not super spicy is what I appreciate. It's really flavorful and just really reminds me of breakfast in one bite.
Yeah, if there's two things about brunch or breakfast that are like the measuring sticks of what's a good brunch, what's a good breakfast, it's Bloody Marys and it's Eggs Benedict.
Boom. And that Bloody Mary, how good was it? It was so simple.
Yeah, it was just a traditional Bloody Mary, nothing crazy, none of the crazy toppings, no slider, no bacon, none of that stuff.
Yeah.
Literally just Bloody Mary, little lemon, little lime, well done with the vodka.
House mix.
Yeah. Oh, man. That was the perfect start. Just very simple and traditional. And then when you get into the menu and you start trying all the different foods, things get a little crazier.
They do. Yeah, but in a great way.
Yes.
And I love how, if you've been there before, they ask you, what do you want to get started with ahead of time? We started with the Brussels because those are my favorite menu item, hands down. The Brussels sprouts are so good. They have this Dijon rum glaze that is just insane that we were just licking off the plate at the end. And they have the candied pecans, the rum cherries. The Brussels are really crispy. They're fried. That's my personal favorite menu item on both the brunch and dinner menu. Fantastic. If you're going to Cafe Josie, you have to try the Brussels sprouts. I feel like it's non-negotiable. You have to do it.
Yeah, I would go so far as to say that those are the best Brussels sprouts I've ever had in my whole life.
I would agree with you. They are fantastic. What else stuck out to you today?
Weirdly enough, the wedge salad, something that you can get so many places. They just really crushed it at Cafe Josie. The tomato marmaleta, almost like a little tomato jam, the bacon, the blue cheese, all the dill that they put on with the fresh dressing, just killed it.
I felt like every bite of the wedge salad was loaded.
Yes.
There was tons of blue cheese, tons of bacon on every part of it. So no matter where you got from the plate, it was just loaded, flavor explosion in your mouth, delicious.
Yeah, whatever your feelings on salad are, whenever you go to our Instagram at Austin Tasting Experience and see the picture of the wedge salad, you're going to want to be there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That one was delicious. I also really liked the pancake today. That one was so good because of the toppings, which was that chocolate malted pancake. So it was a cookies and whipped cream topping with crumbled bacon on top of that. So you get that sweet pancake with cookies and whipped cream, but then you get that savory with the bacon. Another one that's just like reminds me one bite of breakfast. That one was really good. Another cool thing about this place is it's like family style. So you're sharing, you're talking. It's a very intimate thing. Go with the people that you're close to, or take a date there. That's a great way to get to know someone new, I think. And it's just a cool spot because it's in an older house. It's in a great neighborhood, just right next to downtown. It's located at 1200 West 6th Street in Clarksville. Again, I can't say enough good things about Cafe Josie. I think it's a phenomenal place, and I think if you are a fan of brunch, you have to go to this place.
It's very Austin, too. The vibe walking up, again, it's in Clarksville, so you're walking through that West 6th Street area. You walk by Clark's Oyster Bar, and there's like a little marketing firm, and there's Outdoor Voices.
Yeah.
It's again, these are all little houses that have been converted into restaurants and businesses, and it's a really cool little retail district.
And they also have that like local collaboration. I know their coffee is bought from Texas Coffee Traders, which is my favorite coffee shop here in Austin, where I get all of my coffee. Shout out to Texas Coffee Traders. We're going to do an episode soon. But that's one thing I really appreciate, because that is hands down my favorite coffee. They have it at that restaurant. It's awesome. Another good thing.
Yeah, so one other thing I wanted to jump in about that I was really impressed with at Cafe Josie was the plating experience and the timing. As you're trying, a plate or two and you start to finish up, as soon as you take it away, they bring in another plate for you. The server tells you exactly what it is. If it's the tiramisu yogurt parfait with the lady fingers and espresso yogurt, toasted hazelnut, and cocoa powder. They're really doing a good job of describing everything that you're getting as you get it, so you have a chance to experience the flavors fresh in your mind. And they don't leave you enough time where you're sitting and waiting for your food and getting full.
Yeah, no, exactly. And that's something I also really liked about it, was bringing one plate or maybe two at the same time, so that way you're getting a little bit of sweet and savory, but also asking for your feedback. Hey, how did you like that? What were your thoughts on this? What's been your favorite so far? Really an interactive experience, so that way you're keeping in your mind what you want to run back once you've made it through the entire menu, so that way once you wrap everything up, you get that second pecan square Benny, or that extra order of Brussels sprouts at the end that I always get. The service is absolutely fantastic, and another thing that I love about going to Cafe Josie. In summary, the value. For $30 a piece, you can have this unlimited chef's tasting menu, the go-to things, the salmon, the Brussels sprouts, the pecan square Benny, that wedge salad. Top it off with a Bloody Mary and a cup of coffee. You're good to have your Sunday. A Sunday that will be memorable and as well as delicious.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's so many items on this menu that I wish we had more time to just jump in and absolutely talk about. They're all so well done. Cafe Josie is an absolute favorite to me right off the bat.
Absolutely. So be sure to go to our Instagram page at Austin Tasting Experience. Check out all the pictures of the stuff we're going to be posting. Leave us some comments. Tell us what your favorite things were at Cafe Josie. Be sure to drop in and try all of these things and subscribe today.